This is a tapping video to deal with the emotions that you experience regarding patriarchy. That was requested by one of my YouTube viewers, and I'm delighted to record it. Welcome. So, as I announced at the beginning, this video is a tapping video, also known as emotional freedom technique. You don't need to know anything about tapping to follow along and for it to work on you. So the only thing that I'm gonna recommend is to find a private spot, because that can look a little bit weird, but I promise you, you will be surprised if it's the first time you tap by the results. We're going to focus on the negative emotions or negative sensations that you are experiencing in your body regarding patriarchy and everything that it represents, and that may have triggered a very strong emotional reactions for you, as it did for the viewer that requested this video. So the first thing that you're going to need to do is really to connect with what you're feeling regarding that topic. I'm going to ask you to close your eyes and think about, I know patriarchy is a very broad topic. Maybe there is an incident or an event or something that happened that really is linked for you to patriarchy and that really is triggering for you. So I'm going to ask you to connect to that specific topic, event, situation, news, whatever you found that is triggering for you relating to patriarchy, and close your eyes. Think about what it is that you've seen or read or been exposed to. What happened? And what do you feel in your body? Go down into your body. Bring your awareness in your body. Where is it that you feel the sensation? And if you can put an emotion on what you're feeling, maybe anger, sadness, fear, whatever emotion you are feeling. And if you're not sure, that's completely okay. Just go with the sensation. Where does it fall in your body? And how would you call it? You can reopen your eyes. Now, that sensation or emotion, on a level of 0 to 10, because we want to measure it so you can really become aware of the full power of tapping and really aware of how better you're going to feel at the end. On a scale of 0 to 10, 0 being I don't feel anything, and if that's the case, you're not triggered right now, and EFT won't work on something that's not triggering. There is not even a need to tap right now. You may want to revisit this video when you're triggered about that aspect of patriarchy. 10 is like it's overwhelming. Whatever you're feeling, it's really, really strong, and you don't know how you're going to get out of it. You really feel it in your body. What number are you out at? Ideally, it's 5 or higher. That's when you really will feel the full effect of tapping. But if you're even a little bit under, like a 4, that's fine too. Take note of that number. And now we're going to tap. I'm going to stay kind of general. I'm going to use an emotion, and I will interchange the emotions that I'm going to talk about so that you can find yourself. I'm going to focus on 3 emotions that I see the most often, which are anger, sadness, and fear. And you will pick the one that you are experiencing. Same for the body sensation. I'm going to say in my chest or in my stomach. You pick where it falls for you in your body. Let's go. We are starting on the side of the hand, which is called the karate chop, because that's where we would break something in karate. And we're going to repeat a statement 3 times. There is, for each thing that we're going to do, there is a reason for doing it. So please don't skip. I'll leave you some space to repeat. Even though I am really triggered by this aspect of the patriarchy, and keep in mind your aspect, is it a law that came to pass? Is it something that happened in the news? Is it some kind of victimization? Whatever triggered you. Even though I'm really triggered by this aspect of patriarchy, I deeply and completely accept what I feel right now and accept myself completely. 2 more times. Even though I'm really triggered about this aspect of patriarchy, I can feel it right in the pit of my stomach. I deeply and completely love and accept myself anyway. Even though I'm really, really triggered by this aspect of patriarchy, I can feel that anger, sadness, or fear in my chest. I love and accept myself completely, and I accept how I feel. Now on the top of the head, all this anger in my stomach. Here on the top of the eyebrow, here on the bridge of the nose, all this anger regarding this aspect of patriarchy. All this anger about this aspect of patriarchy. Side of the eye, on the corner, on the bone, all this anger in my stomach right now. Because of this aspect of patriarchy. This aspect of patriarchy. It is really triggering for me. All this fear in my chest. And here, it's under the bone in the soft spot. All this fear in my body, in my chest. Here at the bra line, this aspect of patriarchy. All this fear in my chest. This aspect of patriarchy. All those sensations in my body. All these emotions that I'm experiencing. All those triggers because of this aspect of patriarchy. I'm not sure how to deal with that. All this sadness, fear, or anger in my body right now. I do not like feeling like that. Patriarchy and this aspect, it really triggers me. And I'm not even sure what I can do about it. I'm not even sure I have impact as one person, one individual. And I feel all this emotion in my chest. This is so disturbing. So much anger regarding this aspect of patriarchy. How could I feel better when I can't really do anything about it? I don't want to feel better. I want to do something about it. But it doesn't really help to feel like that. All this anger in my body, all this anger about patriarchy, it doesn't help to fight it. But that's how I feel. What if I could let it go? I can't let it go because feeling like that means I don't agree with what's going on. But does it help really? Am I stronger in taking action because of this anger? Yes, I am. Anger makes me stronger. Anger gives me the fuel. Or sadness will make sure I care and do something about it. Is that true, really? Because when I feel like this, I can't even access my full brain, my whole brain. It has been scientifically proven when I'm in stress, my brain doesn't function normally. So it doesn't even help. And frankly, I don't like feeling like that. This is not fun. What if I could let it go? What if I could let some go? Maybe not all of it. What if I could let 50% go of this emotion? I now choose to let go of at least 50% of that emotion. I now choose to step in my power against patriarchy in that way. It is safe to let it go. It is safe to let go of fear, anger, or sadness in my body regarding patriarchy. It is safe and it will help me be more resourceful. I now choose to let go of that emotion, maybe even completely, or a big percentage of it. As I free myself, I step in my power to do something about it. As I free myself, I show myself I love myself. Because it's better for my health. I now choose to let go of that fear, anger, or sadness in my body. I now choose to free myself. I now choose to feel better and to do better. As I let go of that, I'm more powerful to do something or have a brilliant idea. I can have that idea myself, or I can join a movement. As I let go of stress, I free my brain to recognize a way to help if I see it. And now take a deep breath. Take a sip of water, and we're going to do something more. Release it. Think about that aspect of patriarchy that you thought about before and assess where do you fall now from 0 to 10. Normally it would go down. Sometimes it goes up because you focus on that aspect. If that's the case, do not continue. Go back to the beginning of the video and redo all that tapping until you start feeling better about it. Even if you're not at a 0, not feeling anything, you may be at a 1 or 2, it's still okay. But if you're higher, rewind and redo. because otherwise you're making wiring in your brain to feel even more angry or more sad or more disturbed and more afraid of what's going on. You don't want that. You want to wire your brain in a way that will support you to do something about it, and mostly to be, even more importantly, to be at peace with what's going on until you can take action. So hopefully you are at a lower level, and if you want, you can share under this video where you were at the beginning and where you are now. The next thing I want to do as a bonus to this tapping session is a reinforcing bonus, because a reinforcing change of what we've just done to be even more proactive, for your brain to recognize if you see a way of helping, for your brain to give the instructions to your brain. I apologize for the cat. She always likes to be here when I tap. I guess she likes the shift of energy. For your brain to be able to identify when you will see an opportunity, to be on alert, to alert you, for you to be aware of it. And that's because we have something in our brain called the reticular activating system, which is like a matchmaker between what's going on in the background and what's going on in the outside world. So we're going to prep or prime our brain to identify ways for you to help. Whether it is in the outside world, you will see something and you will decide to maybe join a movement or join an effort, a collective endeavor to take action towards what you don't like, or an idea that you will be the initiator of something and you will feel powerful and proactive to support your beliefs and your causes. So let's go for that round of priming and preparing your brain to have that amazing idea or to recognize that amazing opportunity. Even though I'm not sure yet what I can do, I am open to change, and I open my brain to recognize opportunities to take action. And I accept how I feel right now. Even though I may even be confused on what I can do, I recognize that confusion is a good thing sometimes, because it means openness. And I am open to recognize a way to take action. I accept how I feel, and I accept where I am right now on an emotional level. Even though I'm not sure what to do, I trust that it will come. I am ready. Dear beautiful brain of mine, be open. I am open and receptive to ideas. I am open and receptive to recognizing opportunities to be proactive and feel better about it. I am open and receptive to be guided by the universe to my next step. I am open and receptive to feel powerful and feel that I can do something. I am open and receptive to do something on an energy level because it's powerful. I am ready for the next step. I feel powerful. I am okay with not knowing fully yet what it's going to be. I can be at peace during my day even if I don't like what's going on. It doesn't have to take me hostage. I'm a powerful being and I'm a creator. And I will do what is in my power to contribute to the change that I want. I am open to possibilities. I remember that I am a creator. And all is well right here, right now. Take a deep breath. So I hope that it helped. I'm here for comments, questions, and always, as it is, for you to submit topics on which you would like me to create tapping sessions. I'm here to help, especially if it relates to raising your teenagers, being a mom, being a woman. And if there are men looking at that, that pertains to you too. Being a happy, peaceful man in the world, because we're all beautiful energy beings, we're all powerful, and it's very important. I'm also learning that in my life, to remember who we are and that we are creator, and to step back in our power in that way. That's why I'm doing all that, to be hand in hand with you in creating the change that I also want in the world. It's one by one by one, and 1 + 1 + 1 makes billiards of people making that change happen. Sending you a lot of love, and I'll see you next time with the next video.